Honorable Passaris in a very special way for our Golden Heart and for giving us this wonderful 6 set of classrooms. Modern classrooms, CDC compliant, with everything, smart TV, shelves, modern desks, whiteboard, and well-ventilated classrooms. I am so happy because 260 learners today were able to be moved to this new building, and they are enjoying themselves, as we have seen. We are so happy to Honorable Passaris and all the partners who have come out to assist them. The President of Kenya, Honorable William Ruto, the Chinese Embassy, the Parents Association of Bidii, and other stakeholders. Honorable Esther is known for being a person of perfection who is so connected to the community. She has given us a high standard of classrooms. So phase 1 is complete. So I want to call upon the like-minded persons and organizations to come up and support Honorable Esther Passaris so that we are able to complete the phase 2. As she said, all of us, we are so grateful to her. Our school, as the principal has said, is the best performing school, public school in Nairobi County. Even in our last exam, our mini score is exceeding expectation with our learners admitted to the national schools everywhere. So on behalf of the parents, I want to assure Honorable Esther Passaris that we are going to support her again also for phase 2, and I'm appealing to the government and like-minded organizations and partners to come up and support Honorable Esther so that she's able to deliver these new classrooms to us. Yes.
Hello?
Thank you very much.
You're my shots, even if you don't give me my shots. Yeah. In your board of management. Huh?
My name is David Malloy, and I'm the chair of the board of management of this school. And today is a big day for us that we have witnessed 270 learners enter the new block. The new block was gifted to us by many donors. We have Esther Passaris Foundation, we have the President, we have the Chinese Embassy, and many other donors. We really thank God for Esther Passaris. She came in at the right time. We have been having a lot of congestion in our classes, and the 6 classes, the first one, have really gone to ease the congestion in the classes. And we have started phase 2, have seen phase 2 start. That will be a further way of decongesting our classes. We thank God for this. Esther Passaris, may God bless you. May God bless you. Actually, blessings come from children. These children, I'm very sure, very happy, and will continue praying for you, will continue supporting you. We have seen the connection that we have with the community, and ours is just to support you and continue to bless you, and that is it. Thank you very much.
Okay, today is a very happy day for me because it's happy and sad. It's equal measures because as I was driving here, I was thinking I wish my father was here to see this. So if you are able and you want to do a legacy project in honor of your parents, don't wait for them to die. Do it while they're still alive so that they can witness what honor you're giving to them. I mean, I started the foundation after my father died. I think he was already very proud of me for being a politician in Kenya and, excelling in service to society. So I think I already made him a proud father. So I think today he would have been even more proud to see that his name has been carried on in a block in the school to help our students. It's a public school, and I wanted to make sure that we help with the decongestion. And I couldn't have done this without the parents and the teachers buy-in. I think when we sat down and we said we want to decongest the school, the parents decided to raise 2 million, and I was so grateful for the honor when they gave me the 2 million. I mean, no receipt, nothing, they just gave me 2 million. And I thought, wow, what a blessing. And then I got my 2 million. And then we thought, really, if we're going to just build one classroom at a time, we're not going to achieve what we want. So I approached the Chinese embassy, who were looking for a solid project to do. They've been supporting my office, and they said they'll give us 2 million. Then we started off with the foundation, and then I decided we're going to build a 12 classroom block. Now it moved from one classroom, adding one classroom at a time, to coming up with a design for a 12 classroom block. Worked with Public Works, they gave us a team, we came up with the design. Architect Lena was amazing, Tegan, the structural engineer, we have quantity surveyors, all of them came together, and we came up with a beautiful design of a classroom block of 12. It was actually a struggle to find the design, and we actually came up with the design, and we are now doing phase 2, which will have the ramp, so that you have stairs on one side and ramp on the other side. So for me, it's decongesting classrooms. And just listening to Joshua right now, I never thought about this, but when he says that now the teachers will be able to reach the end and see the students and their work, I mean, that is such a big point, because the desks were actually all touching each other, so the students were jumping over the desks to get to their desk to sit. So there was no space for the teacher to walk, and I think now there'll be a bit more attention. The teacher will be able to actually go to where the student is and look at the work of the student, not just when it comes to her desk. I think it's also giving the children dignity. I don't think they had a lot of dignity jumping up and down the desk, but they still performed very well. I believe that we'll see a remarkable improvement also in the performance. You can always get better, but I'm just so proud of this school, and I want to finish this first phase, this first project, and then look at what other things we can do to make sure that we improve the lives of our citizens. Government can do this, but together we can do so much more. This is what parents, teachers, and Passaris Foundation was able to do together with partners. And I think when we prove ourselves, then partners will be willing to come on board and sponsor.
Maybe some parents feel that improving the human rights also can go by the schools. You have that.
You see, the thing is, Passaris Foundation needs to have its flagship project, which is decongesting classrooms. Once we finish the phase, the entire 12 classroom block, then you have something to show. I believe that donors will come. Donors are there, but they want to have somebody who's credible, somebody who's doing something. Now we're not, you can create a standard that is very high. This is the Mercedes, So I wanted to give the school the best, all right? And I believe that, you have different levels. So I don't believe in quantity, I believe in quality. So I said, let's do 12 very exceptional classrooms. And I believe that the school is going to benefit from these 12. And if we need another 12, then we go on. But there are other classrooms. I've visited a number of areas in Nairobi. And there's another project that I really want to focus on. Buruburu Girls, they have a resource center that's not complete. That's something that I want us to make sure we complete. And I believe that there are also stored projects, classrooms that were built even from Pidero's time, where contractors have not been paid and they've not handed them over. I saw in BCD in one of the schools, and I said, this is terrible. We need to pay the contractor, take the school, because now it's becoming condemned because of not being used. So we need to walk around and make sure that whatever assets we have, we utilize. Here, what we needed was more classrooms. And I'm glad that the president put 1 billion in Nairobi, and the MP for the area, Georgia Ladwa, also ended up putting 8 classrooms, right? So basically, we've actually decongested classrooms, government and the Passaris Foundation. I want parents to know that, the children are yours, all right? We as parents have a responsibility to give our children the best. And I keep saying to parents that if you're already struggling and you have 2 children, right, don't go and have a third one, right, or a 4th one, or a 5th one, because life is becoming very expensive. And when we talk taxation, when you have a bracket of about 3-4 million people paying taxes, it can't sustain a population that is growing in a very high pace. So to give your children the best, you have to plan your families, right? And then we are also having another scenario now. The parents already have 5 children, and then the children are getting impregnated at a very early age and also getting children. So the family is finding it very difficult to break the cycle of poverty, the children being sent home and not being able to pay their fees. For a country to be able to collect taxation, we need to have investor confidence. For us to have investor confidence, we've got to stop politicking and we've got to start focusing on work. We've got a president that has got a vision and focus. I can hear the opposition keep talking about, we can't achieve this. When I hear the opposition say Singapore poor instead of Singapore, it shows the kind of vision that they have is actually taking the country backward rather than forward. I would rather stick with the person who says Singapore is our yardstick and we can achieve this than somebody who says rename Singapore to Singapore so that you show you cannot achieve anything better. I really, really want us to pray for our president, to give him the benefit of doubt, allow him to work and prove himself. He's thinking sustainability beyond William Ruto's tenure, beyond his 2 terms. He's thinking, how do I get Kenya on the right track? And I really, really am grateful that he has a deputy president that is working with him properly in sync to achieve what we need to achieve. You cannot achieve good things in a country without this.